Before you file bankruptcy, this is a really good time to sit down and take a look at your financial picture. Because when we do the filing, the first part that we do is we fill out the schedules and the statements and the petition. And these are extremely broad, so you need to know who all of your creditors are. We often tell individuals to pull a credit report because that'll pull up everything, including debts that you might not be thinking about. Because if you don't list a debt when you file for bankruptcy, you're not giving that creditor notice, and their debt will survive the bankruptcy and even your discharge. So the first step is to always sit down and figure out what your exact financial picture is, who are all of your creditors, what are all of your liabilities, and also what are all of your assets, because that all has to be listed on those schedules and statements as well. So we need to know all of your assets, everything that you own, whether it's real estate, whether it's personal property, if you have investments. So you need to kind of get a really good financial picture of what you owe and what you have. It's also a good idea to know what you want to keep, because when we sit down and we talk about filing for bankruptcy, it really depends on what you want to see at the end of the process. And a lot of that depends on what you want to keep. You know, maybe you want to keep certain properties and maybe you don't want to keep others. And so we need to have a clear goal about what you want to happen through the process. And a lot of that's going to be about what you want to keep and what you don't want to keep. It's also a good idea to know where you are with relationship to the taxing authorities. Do you owe taxes? Do you not owe taxes? Have they been filed? Have they been paid? Because these are all things that we have to disclose within the bankruptcy.